introduce
All right.
ourselves? Is there anything that we can share that we were talking
All
about?
right, folks.
I think one thing
Coming
that I'm
in
noticing as a
live.
difference between the
How we
way
doing
that
tonight?
former Vice President Harris
Hold on,
and
let me pause this. All right. How we doing, bro?
I've been better. I had a root canal done today, so I'm a little bit of pain, but you know what? We gotta fight through the pain for democracy. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. All right.
we gotta fight through for when things are important. So.
I feel you. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, worked all day, and I'm here. I'd love to go to bed because I got to be back up at 4, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna watch this, kind of give our thoughts as we go along, see what's happening.
Yep. And we're also live on Twitch right now. So
Nice.
hello Twitch. Hello
Give
YouTube.
us a like. Give us, if you're on either of those platforms, you like what you see, give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe, bells, all the good
All
jingle
that good stuff. You know the stuff to do.
I mean, it's 2025, baby. Come on, man. If you don't know how to like, share, comment, subscribe, bell alerts, and all the shit,
Right.
come on, man. Let's get on it. Let's do the damn
Exactly.
thing. So
yeah,
you want to just kind of let's see what we got going on. Today's a big day.
Yeah, let's see what's
tariffs are
going
coming
on.
into effect, and all kinds of shit popping off. So they should be eager and excited.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let the play.
Let's
get to
live. Have to run on as long as we have. Yeah,
Barrett,
just caught up here.
Kagan, and
because they were just bringing in
Justices Brown, Jackson,
goofballs. They weren't really like old Trumpsky's not in there yet. You know what I'm saying?
We did see Anthony Kennedy
retired. I don't see a noxious orange cloud hanging above everybody's head, so I don't think he's in there yet.
So, I mean, Justice Alito has been skipping this
yeah,
for
if
quite a few years.
I was a Democrat
after,
in Congress, as soon as that motherfucker walked in, I'd be getting up and walking out, bro. You know?
Kind of caught the cameras during
that would be
Barack
the message I would
and, are you hearing this, my man?
Lately. And
no,
you know,
I'm not.
It's not surprising to me because I do think that some people are feeling like that they don't have to be there. They've done this before.
Sorry, folks, you're not missing anything yet. So there we go. Now I hear it.
Are relatively new,
but not necessarily. You don't see this necessarily as a protest by
why are we not seeing
justices? Brown, Jackson,
yeah, weird.
You can see Justice Roberts and Kagan.
Yeah, you know,
it could be. They're just
very tight.
Yeah, there you go.
They're very close.
I'm sorry, folks, if it seems like my computer's running a little weird.
Just, I think I want to just
or it's
catch
Zoom
up on
or something.
on Netflix. It might be that too.
We're working through
it's actually just the deep state. They don't want the stream to go out.
Yeah, true that.
Deep state.
Right when we were talking, you were talking about J.D. Vance and Mike Johnson, and I asked the question before we got interrupted, which was
Mike Johnson.
Consider the Harris-Johnson relationship
I don't even know how you can
formal.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
get up there.
I'm not even sure.
The fascist in chief.
Super glitching hard here. Seriously, the deep state trying to get up on us here. Crazy.
It looks fine on the stream, but
okay, well, I'm gonna see if I can clean up some of this shit here going on in my processes.
Yeah, it looks fine on the stream. We should be good to go.
But yeah, man.
Way that Johnson wasn't
they're just talking nonsense right now, right?
We have about a minute and a half before
there you go.
William McFarland, the House Sergeant at Arms, is scheduled to announce, Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States, etc. What are you listening for in tonight's speech?
All right. So what? Yeah. What do you? What you think here, man? What you think is going to be talked about? while they're gibbering on. Let's see what you think.
He'll probably well, if I know Trump, and I don't know him personally, but I know what he's usually about, he'll come out and he'll talk about how bad Biden was and all the bad things he did, and then he'll talk about all the good stuff that he's doing right now, which I guess is golfing. That's about the least destructive thing he's doing is golfing. And then he'll make fun of some people. He'll probably threaten some people, probably our allies, and then he'll talk crap on the Democrats, tell them to get in line or not. I don't know. What do you think?
I think he's just gonna kind of double down with the tariff stuff. I think it'll be much like his. I think it'll be like his rally speeches. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be much different. He might start off kind of like a little more like simmered or whatever, more reserved, but I think it's going to devolve into him just going into his rally speeches, all the shit that like
rambling on a bunch of nonsense.
Inflation's coming back because of Biden's economy
failed upon. Yeah, right.
You know, this kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh my God, retire already, Nancy. Yeah, it looks terrible in Zoom. It looks terrible in Zoom, but on stream it looks fine. So
yeah, I mean, it's like
Zoom's just being glitchy.
Well, it's even in OBS. It's like acting glitchy for me for some reason. I don't know why, but
I don't know.
But we're gonna roll with it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dude, don't worry about it.
No, I'm not. I was just gonna say I don't know. Like, you know, I think he will.
Oh, I got you.
He's just gonna kind of reaffirm all the stuff that he's doing, and you know, make it seem like it's all the greatest, and the golden age is about to come on, even though the stock market's crashing and everything's.
There's the first husband, Melania.
Yeah.
Oh, did I misgender that person? My bad.
I mean,
they don't like when you use their preferred pronoun. So
I thought Musk and Trump were married at this point. Didn't he just move in?
I think Melania is actually banging some Secret Service guys. What I would imagine. Some young, fit, you know, tough guy. Because Don's with sycophants all day and golfing or doing whatever. So I think she just has plenty of time to do whatever she wants.
Mr. Speaker, the President's Cabinet.
Oh. Little Marco. Dude, it looks like Marco Rubio is probably aged like 20 years since he joined Trump.
Yeah, and since he got in cabinet.
Oh, look how much everybody loves everybody. There's Pete Hogsbreath.
We saw there as well Attorney General Pete.
Is the president going to be here tonight? Elon?
Elon, President Musk.
Elon Musk.
Oh, there's a dog killer. Robert K.
The most radical left candidate in the race right here.
Real spiritual play going on America.
RFK supports all kinds of like new green scam deals, economy busting stuff. Yeah, there's
I don't know. I saw like his stupid statement he made the other day about how like wokeism is like some kind of virus, and that as you know, the head of HHS, he's like, you know, I gotta look out for the spiritual health of my
Kamala Harris
people.
was the second.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah, huh?
Okay.
Interchangeable.
Well, because he says, well, I mean, he was saying, you know, wokeness is a
Talking there with the
disease, a spirit, some sort of spiritual plague, and it's like, is he a priest or is he? Because I
Yeah.
know he ain't a fucking doctor. So
Right. Yeah. Oh. Well, this
we
kind
got
of
a real
unsurprising there.
problem in this country with radical wokes. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do a bad impression of him. When he
all
talks,
good,
it's
man.
so fucking painful, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty insufferable.
Like you gotta bite and chew the words up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jason, Dick, that nobody in the world cares what you or I are wearing.
What the hell are we listening to?
C-SPAN, man. You know,
Well.
riveting
Biden
coverage here.
Took at least a half hour.
But
to
at
get
least
out
we
of the
won't get
chamber. It was
strike.
It was a
Strike
moment
down.
for him politically that boosted him.
Yeah.
That got rid of some of the rumors of mental decline, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And he worked that room for a half an hour. It's
Yeah.
one of the most, in a sense, iconic things I've ever seen in politics.
Yeah.
And do we expect President Trump to do the same, or I don't know?
I don't know if
He likes to chat.
I don't know
Doubtful.
if President Trump will be there as long. I mean, in that span, Joe Biden had like 2 hot mic moments that went viral. I mean, he was there for forever. I don't know if you expect President Trump to be for that long. But the
Vance's
reality is
wife.
that, as I've talked to
Usha?
close to him,
Usha.
he
Right?
is enjoying
Usha?
this moment. He's happy to be back in the White House. He's happy to have a party that responds to him, that respects him, and he's happy, you know, back to being the center of everything. And so I think you're going to see him.
That seems like a good old
show
time.
that happiness,
It seems like a good old
shaking
time in
hands
there.
with his friends.
Everybody's having a good old
shaking
time
hands,
while
potentially
America
people who
burns.
Don't like him very much. Democrats.
Markets are
Prices are
crashing.
going
them
up.
to say something.
Yeah.
Potentially, he's
Fucking
kind of
housing
reveling
prices are
in this
fucking
moment,
ridiculous.
that he
Well,
has
everybody's
now
about to
in the
get
White House. And so I
richer.
think
You
he
know
is
what I
going to
mean?
be there
These
long
people
term.
are all
True.
about to get
As
richer.
long as
'Cause
Joe
you know
Biden
what?
is
Pretty
president.
When you crash the
excited for that
economy
tech
on
stuff.
purpose, it's for a reason, and the reason is
Being like, dang,
clearinghouse
we
for
need
all the
to go
rich
home,
people.
so-
Yeah.
Oh, the prices are down on everything. Let's buy everything now.
Oh, those farmers need to sell their land that they've had for a couple generations or more.
We're gonna buy it up.
Yeah, I would guess too that like some of that is, you know, there's a little bit of wistfulness, you know, like the
There's the old
Biden
flip-flopper
was running
there,
for
the old,
re-election, but you know, who knows what kind of doubts he
Donald
may have
Trump's.
had, about
What
his
did
own,
he say? He's Donald Trump's
you
the
know, his own-
heroine
his
for
own
the
path,
Appalachia or
This
something.
is like a beginning as opposed
Yes.
to sort of an end,
But-
even if it seems like we've been in this loop for a while.
Yeah,
I know. I,
you
was,
said
I
that the,
almost
the
threw up
cabinet is still
earlier
has
today
to be
watching
seated,
a
and they're not going to bring him in while they're still
Vance
people
trying
in
to
the aisles,
explain
but he
like
is-
how
he's in the
how
voting
did he
room
say?
next
He
to
said
the
he was
chamber.
trying to diffuse the situation the other day with Zelensky when he was like, "Have you even said thank you one time? Have you even said thank you once? Even once?" Now that is some primo diplomacy, primo diffusing the situation.
Totally.
Like if he was in a hostage, you know, if he was trying to free hostages, I'm pretty sure like none of the dead people would complain
You're right.
about his failed attempt.
You're right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
Because dead men tell no tales. You know what I'm saying? But bro, he's a failure. I mean, he's a failure at pretty much everything. He failed at being you know, running a business. He failed at writing a book because he filled it with a bunch of lies that pissed off all the people from where he's from, you know, that hillbilly elegy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And some people
Yeah.
are like, "Oh, it was really a good book." Whatever, dude. Come on, please. That's like saying The Art of the Deal was a good book. Come on, no way. Like we're gonna take we're gonna read that book, Art of the Deal, and like take away from it like what we're seeing from in real life, how he makes deals, and They should really rename the book like "How Not to Make a Deal," how to make a bad deal,
Or yeah,
the art of losing a deal,
the art of
the art of losing a trade war.
shit ass deals. Yeah.
Come on, Trump, get in here and start doing your buffoonery already.
We
You know,
do non-monetary barriers to keep them out of our market. So you can expect to hear some tough talk from the president tonight on that. That is ahead of the markets closing tonight.
Do you think do you think that Canada will shut the power off up here to these northern states?
I'd hope they do. I don't see why they shouldn't.
Exactly about that.
Yeah, I mean,
You been
So
like
it just
if you know, if you said all that shit to me, you know, like me as like I'm my own country, I'm Canada. You just said all this shit to me, picked a fight with me, and all this other nonsense. After they've been nothing but good to us, hell yeah, I'd turn the damn power off. I'd shut everything off. I would stop all that crap, man. Like
So-
anything.
Am I correct that the last I heard was that so Trump, put these into effect. Canada was like, we're going to retaliate with the same, and then Trump came back with, well, we're going to add another 25%. So he was talking about 50% tariffs. Is that correct?
I did not hear that.
Oh.
But that would just be catastrophe. I
Right,
mean, if he wants to keep
full-blown-
doubling and tripling down, like, might as well just sharpen the pitchforks now, because you know what? Like, once you crash the economy so much, like where there's no recovery, it could take decades. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's already hard enough for Democrats to come in and clean up after Republicans' messes after 4 years or 8 years. But the way that this guy is, he's just burning everything down. There's no normal business taking place. It's
like boom, nuke that shit.
yeah, they're nuking everything. They're doing all this illegal shit. You know, everything Musk is doing is 100% illegal.
Right.
He has no fucking business being anywhere doing any of that shit. He is not elected. He was never even a part of the fucking government. That's a fucking joke.
It's a coup, yeah. It's like straight up a coup.
Here comes buffooner.
Oh, here he comes. Well, get into it.
Let's see if there's a. God, you know how funny it would be if he just had like an aneurysm on camera? That would be fucking. I don't care. Judge me. I think it would be hilarious. It would be wild for sure, but I would be laughing.
His makeup's on nice and thick. Looking more.
No, look at that
leathery.
fucking
More leathery
douchebag.
tonight than orange. Oh no, he's into right now. He looks like a little more oompa loompish.
Ooh.
This is not normal. Did you see that lady's sign? Look at it right there, right to his right.
I love it.
Here.
Yeah. Nice work, Democrats.
Oh,
There's
guy
Marge.
That guy just grabbed her sign and threw it. This guy right here. Grabbed this lady's sign and threw it.
Gianforte, that guy right there to the left.
Yeah, this guy right here. Clapton. He straight up grabbed that lady's sign and threw it. A fucking prick.
She's fucking mortified too. She's like, this son of a bitch.
But she's not free to fucking hold signs. Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren get a hand job in the theater. Bo Bear can sit around and yell and fucking be crazy. Can't hold a sign up. Fucking
Nancy
Nazi.
Mace.
Fucking Nazi piece of shit.
Is she stopping every woman she sees and accusing them of being a man, or?
He's like, let me look at your genitals. See if I got a bigger penis than you.
She's literally everything that MAGA hates. She's DEI, dude. She was the first woman to graduate from the Citadel. And you know why she graduated from the Citadel? Because her fucking father was the commandant.
Oh, interesting.
My dad, he runs this place.
Entitled fucks.
It's like some Meghan McCain vibes. My father. Trump looking pretty bald.
Yeah, he's thin up there, man. Even he's 80, almost 80. Gonna be 80 soon.
He's had so many pubes inserted into the top of his head. You know, that shit ain't real, man. Just like Elon, he's got his
yeah,
dude, he's got his little doll hair tufts. You know what I mean? Look at all these fucking boomers, man. Boomer, 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 boomer. I really hate that woman.
What did her hat say?
Boo! Here comes the main fascist right now, folks. Heil Trump. Are they going to be giving their heart out to him in the crowd, you think, the Republicans? Yeah, that's for you, that's for you.
My heart goes out to you.
There's the woman I cheat on.
You've all seen her naked.
Russian TV's been plastering her naked body all over TV.
There's the old Beetlejuice hand jobber there.
Whore and Bobert.
Oh, yeah. Or the house escort.
Ted Cruz's escort.
Oh, you can shove it up my ass.
Fucking lame job, dude. Get out of here.
Look at these fucking clowns, man. Stop fucking clapping already, man.
that Ben
Just,
Shapiro?
oh my god. Dude.
Was that Ben Shapiro?
Thank you very
Yeah,
Ben
Ali, I was
Shapiro.
that creature was fucking.
Great honor. Thank you very much.
Thought it was about to
Speaker
steal my
Johnson.
soul, bro.
Vice President Vance, the First Lady of the United States,
I feel like I can't wait to. Oh, fuck.
Mr. Melania. Is she an illegal immigrant?
members
Or?
Yeah.
of the United States Congress, thank you very much. And to my fellow citizens, America is back.
We were never gone, dude. We were never fucking gone.
We never left, dog.
America's been here
It never
way
ended.
before you. It's gonna be here long after you. You never left, dude. Absolutely stupid.
6 weeks ago,
Amen.
I stood beneath the dome of this Capitol and proclaimed the dawn of the golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in the greatest and most successful era in the
Chaos,
history of our
bro.
country.
How can you call this a
Is he-
fucking
We've
success, dog?
accomplished more
Is he
in
reading the
43
teleprompter?
days than most
Yes.
Fucking
administrations
rocking that
accomplished
teleprompter,
in
dude.
4 years or 8 years.
I thought only
And
stupid
we are
fucking
just
people use
getting
teleprompters.
started.
Like Obama.
Didn't Mike Johnson say that? Like, you can't trust somebody that reads from a teleprompter or something like that. Fucking cowards. Oh, there he is.
I mean, I don't.
There's
there-
the first lady.
How does Mike
There's the
Johnson even
first
talk?
lady.
I guess he's got to detach his lips from Trump's asshole.
I return to this chamber tonight to report that America's momentum is back, our spirit is back, our pride is back, our confidence is back, and the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before.
Really? Housing price crazy.
The
Prices of
American
everything
dream is
going up.
unstoppable, and our country is on the verge of a comeback, the likes of which the world has never witnessed and perhaps will never witness again. There's never been anything like it. The
Interesting.
presidential
I wish,
election
yeah.
of November 5th was a mandate like has not been
Nope.
seen in
Fuck
many
your
decades.
mandate, dude.
We won all 7 swing states,
Fuck
giving
your
us
mandate.
an
1.4%
electoral
is not a
college
fucking
victory of
mandate.
Fuck your
312
mandate,
votes.
dude. You ain't got no mandate. Mandate fucking...
A mandate is what you and Elon do all day.
Exactly. You ain't got no fucking mandate.
We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our
No.
1.4%.
Joe Biden won. Joe Biden's the president.
Boo!
You ain't got no mandate, dude.
Do they think just chanting USA like is gonna sway people? You're fucking taking away people's social security. You're destroying healthcare.
and
You're
won
pissing off our
counties in our
allies, and they're like, USA, we're
Hiring
winning,
federal
we're back.
worker. I was just, it's crazy, dude.
25 on a map that reads almost completely red for Republican.
Where?
Look at this
Oh, they don't
fucking
like
asshole.
they don't like it when people yell.
More Americans believe that our country is headed in
Get
the
the
right
fuck outta
direction
here.
than the wrong direction.
Yeah, scream over his ass. I
It's
like
an
it.
astonishing record.
Yes.
27-point swing.
'Cause what they're
the
doing is
most
illegal.
ever.
Musk, what he's doing is illegal.
Illegal. 100%. There's the
Tom-
fucking
well, Tom
borders
Homan.
are. Ice guy, or
Small
was
business
Ice, got
optimism
fired.
saw its single largest 1-month gain ever recorded.
me.
A 40.
Oh, Vance is telling him to get him out of there.
Yeah, fuck you, Vance. Get who out?
Members are
Can't fucking
directed
make
to uphold
Congress
and
out.
maintain decorum in the House and to cease
Decorum.
Decorum.
Your warning.
You guys are being mean.
Members are engaging in
Walk
willful and
out.
continuing breach
When
of
Marjorie
decorum, and the
Taylor
chair is
Greene-
Walk
prepared
the
to
fuck
direct the
out.
Sergeant at Arms to restore order to the joint session.
When
Democrats should get up and walk the fuck out.
they're
Like seriously, just
gonna
get
do
up
that,
and leave.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert would fucking yell
Liar. Right?
all the time. Yeah,
Nobody said a fucking thing to them. Biden just looked over and was like,
And you would
Whatever.
continue on.
And
You would
just
say
kept
whatever
going.
to him. You're like, oh, so you're not going to cut Medicaid, huh?
right.
Finding that
Are they
members
really
continue
gonna do that?
This is Vance going, I was just trying to calm things down by going, get it out of here.
Look at them
Gentlemen from the chamber.
getting rid of free speech here. They're suppressing free speech.
Yep.
Look at this free
Throwing out Congress. They should all
free
leave.
speech
Get up and
suppression right
leave.
here. What the fuck is this here?
Get up and leave.
Are they suppressing free speech?
Oh, now they're singing, hey, goodbye.
They're... What the fuck?
Al Green,
dude?
what a fucking boss.
What the fuck, man?
Get
Seriously?
out!
Members
Just
are
screaming at
urged
him.
When
to
Marjorie
uphold
Taylor
and maintain
Greene
decorum in the House.
and Lauren
Everybody should fucking
Boebert,
leave.
Thank you.
Everybody should get up and leave.
Over
Solidarity,
the past 6
but
weeks,
That is
I have signed
fucking
nearly
bullshit,
100
dude.
executive orders and taken more than 400
This fucking
executive
bullshit,
actions, a
dude.
record to restore common sense, safety,
Unfucking
optimism,
real,
and
dude.
wealth all across our wonderful land. The people elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it.
badly,
illegally.
illegally. You're destroying our country. You're destroying it, bro.
Straight up suppressing free speech here. They have every right to fucking say what they want to say.
Anybody ever? Has anybody ever seen anybody kicked out of like one of these before?
Of our presidency, it's
No.
our
Well,
presidency.
I don't know that. I can't say the history of
most
that, but
successful
regardless,
in the
again,
history
Well,
of our
last
Yeah, we,
go around when these fuckers would yell
Many.
and scream when Biden was the president giving his speeches, he didn't kick any of them out, did he? Did he?
nope.
And what makes it even more
This is a lie.
impressive
Fucking
is that-
clown, motherfucking
You know who number
fascist.
2 is? George Washington. How about that?
Shut up, you fucking
I don't know
fascist
about that
fuck.
list, but we'll take it. Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declared a
Unreal.
national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and Border Patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what a job they've done. As a result, illegal border crossings last month
Still
were by
reading from that
far
teleprompter,
the
huh?
lowest ever recorded, ever.
Biden deported more people than Trump did his first term.
Yeah, he needs to be deporting like 14,000 people a day to get rid of 20 million some immigrants that he says are in this country. He is far from
That
that.
are all criminals too. 20 million criminals is what he says, right?
Lies.
In comparison,
More
under Joe
fucking
Biden,
lies.
the worst president in American history. There
Fuck
were
you, dude.
hundreds of
We're looking
thousands
at the
of
worst
illegal
president
crossings a
ever.
month, and virtually all of them, including murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and people.
Look at
from
Vance with
mental
his little fucking
institutions
butt
and
sniffing
insane asylums
grin on. I got to throw
released
out green out.
into our country. Who would want to do that? This is my 5th such speech to Congress.
Look at him,
once again,
Vance.
I
He's
look
just
at
like,
the Democrats
look
in
up
front of
there
me,
talking
and I
over there.
realize there is
How can
absolutely
you even see
nothing I
past
can
those
say
fake
to
eyelashes,
make them
dude?
happy or to
Right?
make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing.
Oh, now he's looking for somebody else
I could find
to
a
throw
cure
out, right?
to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire
What's so
nations,
funny back there
or
to
announce
Vance?
the answers to the greatest economy in history, or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded.
Dude,
And
look
these
at
people
Johnson.
sitting right
I
here
know, he
Look
looks
at
like
him.
he's
will
about
not
to
clap, will not
caress
stand, and
him.
certainly
Like
will
He
not
looks like
cheer
he's
for
about to
these
get down on his
astronomical
knees.
achievements.
suckle
It won't
on
do
that
it,
thing.
no matter what.
For real.
Hot
Two
two
on
on
it.
that shit.
It's very
You
sad.
fucking
and it
take it
just
in the
shouldn't
back
be
end.
this way.
Fucking coward.
I'm disappointed. The Democrats should have literally got up and fucking walked the fuck out.
Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America?
What wins, dude?
For the
Shut
good
the
of our
fuck
nation,
up.
let's work together
What
and let's
wins,
truly make
dude?
America
You were supposed to
great
drop
again.
prices day one. No fucking prices have went down, dude.
They've gone up.
Inflation is going up. Tariffs, in effect, prices are going up. Musk
How
is
about for one
illegally-
night you just don't wake
Stop
up?
being a fascist. How about you stop being a fucking
Change
fascist?
America needs to bring a future that America deserves. and
George
we're doing
Washington
it.
was here. He would fucking
This is a
challenge you to
time
a
for
duel
big dreams and bold action.
because you're a fucking
Upon
piece of
taking
shit.
office, I imposed an immediate freeze on all federal hiring, a freeze on all new federal regulations, and a freeze on all foreign aid.
Why? Like, is anybody
doesn't-
asking why the
doesn't-
fuck he did any of that?
He does not
For
have
what?
the the authority to do that. That's empowerment, is it
The
right?
ridiculous
Yeah,
Green New
Congress
Scam.
has the fucking
I
power to do
withdrew
that.
from the unfair Paris Climate Accord, which was costing us trillions of dollars
No, it wasn't,
that other
dude.
countries were not paying. I withdrew from the corrupt World
They just
Health
sit there.
Organization.
The World Health Organization is corrupt
And
now.
I also
Why?
withdrew from the anti-American UN Human Rights Council.
Are they American?
What?
We ended all of Biden's environmental restrictions that were making our country far less safe and totally unaffordable. And importantly, we ended the
It's not
last
affordable now, dude.
administration's
What the
insane
fuck are you talking about?
electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction.
Why can't they just make electric cars? Right?
Where's
They
the
make cars, right?
freedom in that,
To
right?
unshackle our economy, I have directed that
You're
for
crashing the
every
fucking
one new
economy, bro.
regulation, 10 old
You're crashing,
regulations
tanking
must
it.
be eliminated, just like I did in my very successful first term.
Your first term was a fucking joke. You have divided
In that first
America,
term, we
and
set
you have
records on ending
exacerbated the
unnecessary
class
rules
war
and
that's coming.
regulations like no other president had done before. We ordered all federal workers to return to the office. They will either show up for work in person or be removed from their job.
Doesn't he work remotely from the golf course?
Yep. Constantly.
And we have ended weaponized government where, as an example, a sitting president is allowed to viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me. How did that work out?
Like you are viciously.
You were fucking found guilty, you piece of shit. You should be fucking rotting in jail right now. In fucking prison. Democrats, that shit's weak, dog.
And I have stopped
Fuck
all
those little
government
fucking signs. Just
censorship and brought
leave.
back free speech. in
Actually,
America.
make
Show 'em your
make
ass.
them force you out. Make them carry you out, dude.
Seriously.
Boo.
like Al
Why are they
Green.
not
ago, I
booing?
signed
These
an
people are
order
clapping.
making
You should be
English the
fucking booing.
official
Come on now.
language of
What
the
the
United
fuck,
States of
dude?
America.
Come the fuck on. Look, I'm looking at the markets right now. It's all horribly red. The fucking things are dropping the fuck off, dude.
I renamed
How is this
the
good?
Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
Nobody gives a fuck about Gulf of America, dude.
Why are the grocery prices so fucking high now?
And likewise,
I said the word
renamed
groceries.
for a great president,
I
William
made the word groceries
McKinley,
up.
Mount McKinley again. Beautiful Alaska.
Oh, you mean the mountain that he never saw, never visited,
We've
never been
ended the
to?
tyranny of so-called diversity, equity,
Alaskans
and
want it to be
inclusion
called
policies all
Denali.
across the entire federal government and indeed the private sector and our military.
What?
And our country will be woke no longer.
Fuck off, man. What are you talking about, dude?
What the fuck does that
even
have to
mean?
do with
We
anything, dude?
believe that whether you are a doctor,
Just
an
more
accountant,
bullshit.
a lawyer, or an air traffic controller, you should be hired and promoted based on skill and competence, not race or gender. Very important.
How do you?
Fascist shit, dude.
Who hires a
You should
doctor?
be hired based on
On-
merit. And the Supreme Court, in a brave and very powerful decision, has allowed us to do so. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We have removed the poison of critical race theory from our public schools, and I signed an order making it the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
I don't give a fuck what you think about genders, dude. I really don't give a fuck.
Again, what
you
the
think
fuck
about-
does this have to do with our fucking country, dude? Not a goddamn thing.
also
There ain't
signed an
nothing,
executive
nothing
order
fucking
to
about
ban
fucking
men
gender is gonna
from
do
playing
anything
in
about my
women's
fucking grocery
sports.
bill, bro. People playing sports ain't gonna do shit for my fucking egg prices, Orange Man.
Neither is
They ain't gonna fucking do nothing for the
McKinley or
lumber
Golf
prices because you
America.
just fucking
3 years ago,
just did this
Peyton
shit with
McNair
Canada.
was an all-star
Fuck's sake,
high school
man.
athlete, one of the best, preparing for a future in college sports. But when her girls' volleyball match was invaded by a male, he smashed the ball so hard in Peyton's face, causing traumatic brain injury, partially paralyzing her right side and ending her athletic career. It was a shot like she's never seen before. She's never seen anything like it. Peyton is here tonight in the gallery, and Peyton, from now on, schools will kick the men off the girls' team, or they will lose all federal funding.
Literally, like, what is there, like 10 athletes that this is refers to or is an issue of? So fucking weird, these fucking people, dude.
Ugh.
Lucia.
Whew.
Thanks for
Whoever's-
being the
whoever's
face of
standing
our
next to Mount Walls.
anti-transgender
Let's take a look
issue.
at what happened
That's
in the
that
women's
fucking, like,
boxing,
Tommy Lahren
weightlifting,
or
track and field, swimming, or cycling, where a
Fuck,
man
I don't know.
recently
It's like
finished a long-distance race,
Incredibly
5
weird.
hours and 14 minutes
Got
ahead of
crazy
a
eye.
woman for a new record by 5 hours. Broke the record by 5 hours. It's demeaning. For
What the
women.
fuck
Very bad for our
does this
country.
have to
We're not gonna
do
put
with
up
our
it any
government,
longer.
dude? These are fucking identity politics. I thought they didn't
What
like
you
that
doing,
shit,
Nancy?
right?
What are you doing, Nancy? You
What I have
just
just
a little
fucking
described
bit.
retire
is only
already.
a small fraction of the
Fucking
common
old
sense
fuck.
revolution that is now, because of us,
Common
sweeping the
sense.
entire world. Common sense has become a common theme.
Just so everybody knows, there's
and we
only
will
12
never
trans
go back.
athletes
Never.
in K
Never
through
gonna let
12
that happen.
schools. 12.
Among my very
That number is
highest
almost as
priorities
big
is
as
to
Trump's
rescue
mandate.
Our economy and get dramatic and immediate relief to working families. As you know, we inherited from the last administration an economic catastrophe and an inflation.
It was
Their
2%.
policies drove up energy
now
prices,
5%
pushed up
under you.
grocery costs, and drove the necessities of life out of reach for millions and millions of Americans. They've never had anything like it. We suffered the worst inflation in 48 years, but perhaps even in the history of our country. They're not sure. As president, I'm fighting.
It
every
literally
day
went
to
down
reverse
the
this
entire
damage
time
and
Biden was in
make
office.
America affordable again.
We haven't made anything affordable yet.
He hasn't said
Something
a
about-
fucking thing of substance yet. Not one fucking thing has
Like
he
what?
said about anything.
So Golf of
Joe
America,
Biden especially let
McKinley,
the price of eggs
transgender
get out of
shit.
control.
uh,
The egg
Grocery
price is
prices,
out
which he
of
says.
control.
Oh,
that's because of you,
We're
man.
working hard to get it
It's
back
your economy right now,
down.
buddy.
Secretary, do a good job on that. You inherited a total mess from the previous
No,
administration.
you
Do
are a
good
total
job.
mess, dog. You are. You're just. I mean. Oh, dude.
A
What
major
is
focus
the
of our
fuck?
fight to defeat inflation is rapidly reducing the cost of energy.
The
previous
price
administration
of eggs
cut the
is
number
your
of new
fault,
oil
dude.
and gas leases by 95%.
You are the president.
Slowed pipeline construction to a halt and closed more than 100 power plants. We are opening up many of those power plants right now. And frankly, we have never seen anything like it. That's why on my first day in office, I declared a national energy emergency.
What emergency was there?
As you've heard me say
I
many
don't know.
times, we
What the
have more
fuck was the
liquid gold
emergency?
under our feet than any nation on earth.
Oh
And by
my
far-
god, dude.
And now I fully authorize the most talented team ever assembled to go and get it. It's called Drill, Baby, Drill.
You know, he also authorized the cutting down of all the old growth
My
forests
administration
in
is
our
also
national
working on a
parks
gigantic
so they
natural
can
gas
drill,
pipeline
baby,
in
drill in
Alaska,
our fucking national
among the
parks.
largest
Is
in
that
the
what you
world, where
voted for,
Japan,
MAGA?
South Korea, and other nations want to be our partner with
Apparently.
investments of trillions of dollars each. There's never been anything like that one. It will be truly spectacular. It's all set to go. The permitting is gotten. And later this
And who's
week,
gonna
I will
buy this
also
all-
take
all this
historic
oil
action
that
to
he's gonna
dramatically
drill?
expand production
Drill, baby,
of
drill, and
critical
flood the market.
minerals
Do you
and
think
rare
OPEC's going to
earths
allow that
here in the
that
USA.
oil to just flow out onto the market? No,
No.
because that does what? It'll drop the price of oil, and they won't fucking do that. I guarantee it.
To further combat inflation, we will not only be reducing the cost of energy, but will be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars.
It's going up. It's fucking going up. There's
You haven't
no
shown
proof of any
else.
waste yet. They'll be like, oh, there was some transgendered
And to that end, I have created the brand new
thing in
Department
Morocco.
of Government
Whatever.
Efficiency.
Show me the proof.
GOGE. Perhaps you've heard of it. Perhaps.
Boo. Oh, is he fucking high right now?
Which is headed
Where's this
by
kid?
Elon Musk, who is in the gallery tonight.
If you look at the future allegations, this is it's a Ponzi scheme.
Thank you, Elon. He's working very hard. He didn't need this. He didn't need this.
Well, good.
Thank
He
you
should
very
go the
much.
fuck
We
away.
appreciate
Good,
it.
he should leave.
Everybody here, even this side, appreciates
Maybe
it.
you should go to fucking South Africa, dude.
Don't speak for the
They
fucking
just don't
Democrats,
want to
you
admit
fucking
that.
piece of shit.
Just listen to some of the appalling waste we have already identified.
Oh, here we
$22
go.
billion
Here we go.
from HHS to provide free housing and cars for illegal aliens.
Bullshit,
$45
dude.
million
Show us
for
the proof.
diversity,
Show
equity,
us the
and
proof.
inclusion scholarships in Burma.
Present it.
$40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. Nobody
Show
knows
us
what that is.
the proof. Show us.
Nobody knows what it
The
is 'cause
proof.
you're talking out your ass, dude. Show us.
LGBTQI+ in the African nation of Lesotho, which nobody has ever heard of. $60 million for indigenous peoples and Afro-Colombian empowerment in Central America. $60 million. $8 million for making mice transgender.
Can we
This
can we
is
see the
real.
proof
Where
of this stuff?
is
$32
the
million
proof?
for a
Where
left-wing
is the proof?
propaganda operation in Moldova. $10 million for male circumcision in Mozambique. $20 million for the Arab Sesame Street in the Middle East. It's a program. $20 million for a program. $1.9 billion to recently created Decarbonization of Homes Committee, headed up, and we know she's involved. Just at the last moment, the money was passed over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her? A $3.5 million consulting contract for lavish fish monitoring.
Interesting.
$1.5 million for voter confidence in Liberia. $14 million for social cohesion in Mali. $59 million for illegal alien hotel rooms
Like
in New York
all
City.
of this, is this the shit that Doge is bringing up?
He's a real estate
Yeah.
developer. He's done very well.
This is all nonsense. dude.
$250,000.
There's no-
to
there-
increase
I mean,
vegan local
Unless
climate
there's
action
fucking proof, this
innovation.
is all just a bunch of fucking
Zambia.
words, dude. Because most of the
$2
shit that
million
they've showed,
for social
all this
and
stuff
behavior
is
change
like
in
been
Uganda.
proven false. Like people are
$14
going to him and
million
like, yeah,
for
this,
approving public procurement in Serbia.
The numbers are wrong.
$47 million for
how he
all
read the
these
information
learning
was fucking
outcomes
wrong.
in
Most of these
Asia.
programs he's read
Asia's doing very
probably
well
were
with
already
learning.
paid for.
You know what we're doing.
Already
it's funny
paid
though
for
because
and done.
like, if I'm not mistaken,
$101 million
aren't Republicans
for
signing
DEI
off on these
contracts at the
spending
Department
bills?
of
Yes.
Education.
The
most
Republicans
ever
are signing
paid.
off on these
Nothing
spending
even like it.
bills.
Under the Trump administration, all of
The
these
previous
scams, and there
the
are far
previous
worse, but I didn't think it
funding
was
bill
appropriate to talk about
that
them.
Musk is
They're so
currently
bad.
looking at was passed
Many more
by
have
Republicans.
been found
By
out
Republicans.
and exposed and swiftly terminated by a
Exactly.
group of very intelligent,
Yeah, and
mostly
then it
young
went through the
people,
Senate, and then it went
headed up
to
by
Biden.
Elon, and we
Everybody signed
appreciate
off on it,
We
man.
found
Republicans
hundreds of billions
ran the
of
House
dollars
in
of-
this
Not
last.
only that, these
cycle.
things, you know, like there's no context. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the.
And we've taken back
It's
the
What the
money
fuck? Zoom
and
just went
reduced
down
our debt
for.
to fight inflation and other
That's
things.
so weird.
Taken back a lot
Is it
of
the
that
deep
money.
state?
We did it
Seriously.
Just in time. This is just the beginning.
Democrats.
The
need to
Government
fucking-
Accountability Office, a federal government office, has estimated annual fraud.
Make
of
some
over
noise, get kicked
$500
out.
billion
Yeah,
in our
seriously.
nation.
Civil
And we are
disobedience,
working very
man.
hard to stop it. We're going to. We're also identifying shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program.
Seeing a
for our
bunch right
seniors,
here.
And that our
Oh, here we go.
seniors
Here we go. We gotta
and
be
people
quiet.
that we love rely on. Believe it or not, government databases list 4.7 million Social Security members from people aged 100 to 109 years old.
Again, this is not fucking true. It's false.
It
It's
lists
100% fucking false.
3.6 million people from ages 110.
If
to
fuck,
109.
he's
I
lying.
don't know any of that.
If
I know
you've
some
ever
people
had
that are
one of your
rather
grandparents or
elderly,
your
but not
parents
quite that
fucking
elderly.
die when they're old, fucking Social
3.47
Security knows
million
half the
people
time before
from
you do.
ages 120
You're in the room.
to 129.
They will cut those fucking benefits off
3.9 million
immediately.
people from
as soon as
ages
you're dead.
130 to 139.
This is full of shit, dude.
3.5 million people from ages 140 to 149.
Can they provide where the checks
And money is
were
being
sent
paid to many
and
of
where
them.
they were
They have no
actually
proof
cashed?
of any of this
Right
shit.
now.
If you,
Can they
have
provide
none.
where the
Good
checks
luck.
were cut and
Good luck.
cashed and
You're
who
gonna find
cashed
it.
them?
But a lot of money
Provide
is paid
it.
out to people.
Yes, let's see
because
it all.
There's
just
all
keeps
this
getting
money,
paid
dude.
and paid,
Then
and nobody does,
show
and it really hurts.
Where the
Social
the checks are
Security, it
being
hurts our
cashed
country.
because
1.3
you are
million
writing
people
the
from
checks.
ages 150 to 159 and over 130,000 people,
Such
according
bullshit,
to
dude.
the Social Security databases, are age over 160 years old.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
We have a healthier country than I
ridiculous.
thought, Bobby.
They've already fucking debunked this shit with the
It's so funny.
It's the
It's
COBOL
so funny.
language that they use on the computers in there. They've already, it's
all
like it's
just so
been
funny.
debunked multiple fucking times.
That's why we're gonna cut Social
Including,
Security. It's just
To
so
finish,
funny.
1,039 people between the ages of 220 and 229. One person between the age of 240 and 249, and one person.
Yeah,
is
you're shaking your head in
listed at
disbelief, Mike Johnson, because it's
360 years of
fucking
age.
bullshit, dog.
More than 100 years. More than 100 years older than our country.
It's just fucking, just absolutely
But
ridiculous,
we're going to
dude.
find out
They
where
have
that
no.
money's going. And
Wait,
it's not
I
gonna
thought
be
you
pretty. By
know.
slashing
Wait a
all of the
minute.
fraud,
How
waste,
can you
and
not
theft
know
we
where
can
the
find,
fucking money's
we
going
will
if you're
defend
telling me
the
that it's
nation,
fucking
bring down
fraud?
mortgage rates,
You
lower
can't
car
fucking
payments,
say
fuck
that
outta
you
here.
don't know
grocery
where the
prices,
money's going,
protect
and you
our
just
seniors, and put more
identified
money
all these
in the
fucking dead
pockets
people,
of
supposedly,
American
that are
families.
150, 60 years old. There's this thing called information that you can look at, data, probably in those fucking computer programs, you know, and see, like, they got their fucking address,
And today,
the
interest rates
Social
took a
Security
beautiful drop,
number.
Big, beautiful drop. It's about time.
Fuck's sakes,
And in
man.
the
I mean,
near
he
future,
thinks
I want to
that
do what has
everybody's
not been
as
done
dumb as his
in
base.
24 years. balance the federal budget.
This
We're
is
gonna
fucking
balance.
ridiculous. You ain't
Yeah,
balancing
you're
shit.
gonna
You just
balance the
requested
fucking.
to increase the debt $4.5 trillion, dude.
He ballooned it more than anyone has ever done it before. He made the debt so incredibly big, and now he's like, we're going to increase it a little bit more
With that
just
goal
so
in
we can
mind,
bring
we
it
have
down.
developed in great detail
Fuck outta
what
here.
we are calling the Gold Card, which goes on sale very, very soon. For $5 million, we will allow the most successful job-creating people from all over the world to buy a path to U.S. citizenship. It's like the green card, but better and more sophisticated. And these people will have to pay tax in our country. They won't have to pay tax from where they came. The money that they've made, you wouldn't want to do that, but they have to pay tax, create jobs. They'll also be taking people out of colleges and paying for them so that we can keep them in our country instead of having them being forced out. Number one, at the top school, as an example, being forced out and not being allowed to stay and create tremendous numbers
So he
of
wants to
jobs
bring
and great
immigrants
success for
in
a
as long
company
as they're
out there.
rich,
So while we take
right?
out the
Is that what I'm
criminals,
hearing?
killers, traffickers, and child predators who are allowed to enter our country under the open border policy of these people. The
There's never
Democrats,
been
the
a
Biden
fucking open border
administration,
policy.
The open border
He
insane
is the
policies
predator.
that
He's
you've
the one
allowed
letting Andrew
to
Tate in.
destroy our country.
He's the
We
one
will now
fucking
bring in
bringing in the
brilliant,
predators.
hardworking,
He
job
pardoned
creating
predators.
people. They're
He
gonna pay a lot
imported
of
the
money,
Tate
and we're gonna
brothers from
reduce our
Romania,
debt with
where
that
they were
money.
being charged with
For sex
rape
crime-
and
rape-
sex trafficking.
Yeah.
And he brought them here. He brought them
Oh my
here.
God, dude.
And he's
This
talking about
level-
rapists and murderers and sex traffickers. He literally brought some here.
Have given us a mandate for bold and profound.
So it's okay if you're
change.
white.
For nearly
You can do all
100
those
years, the
things.
federal
Or rich.
bureaucracy
Or you kiss his
has
ass.
grown until it
But if you're a
has crushed our
Latino
freedoms, ballooned our
or from
deficits, and held
Colombia
back
or
America's
whatever, you got to
potential
go. Because
in
guess
every
what? Because you're
possible
brown, you're a
way.
criminal.
The nation founded by pioneers and risk takers now drowns under millions and millions of pages of regulations and debt. Approvals that should take 10 days to get instead take 10 years, 15 years, and even 20 years before you're rejected. Meanwhile, we have hundreds of thousands of federal workers who have not been showing up to work. My administration
You've been
will
firing
reclaim
them,
power
dude.
from this
What do you mean?
unaccountable
Why do they need to show up when you
and we will
fire them?
restore true democracy to America again.
Why do they need to show up when they were working from home? That's not the same as not showing up to work, you stupid fuck. Golly, what a fucking piece of shit. What an absolute piece of fucking garbage.
Who resist this change will be
I wouldn't
removed
even
from
piss on
office
this guy
immediately.
if he got hit by a fucking meteor and was on fire.
Because we are draining the swamp. It's very
You
simple.
are the swamp, dog.
days of
You
rule
are
by
the fucking
unelected
swamp.
Your whole
bureaucrats
cabinet's a
are
swamp.
over.
Never had a more rich, wealthy cabinet. And the people that voted for you are even worse than you.
What?
They're even worse than you. Because they are the ones that enabled you to fuck the rest of
And
us.
the next phase of our plan to deliver the greatest economy in history is for this Congress to pass tax cuts for everybody. They're in there. They're waiting for you to vote. And I'm sure that the people on my right, I don't mean the Republican right, but my right here, I'm sure you're going to vote for those tax cuts, because otherwise I don't believe the people will ever vote you into office. So I'm doing you a big favor by telling you
If they vote for those tax cuts, they would never
But I
get
know
voted
this
for
group is going to be voting
from
for the
us.
tax.
Oh, hell yeah, we'll vote for fucking tax cuts for rich people. When right now they were just talking about Social Security. You know what? If you raise taxes, Social Security wouldn't have any fucking problems.
Success in our first term with it. A very
Get
big
rid of the
part our
cap.
plan. We're seeking permanent income tax cuts all across the board, and to get urgently needed relief to Americans hit especially hard by inflation. I'm calling for no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security benefits for our great seniors.
Do they even have to pay tax on Social Security? I don't even think so.
Also,
Start by paying your
wanna make
taxes. Yeah, let's
interest
see your
payments
tax returns,
on
you
car
fucking
loans,
criminal.
tax deductible, but only if the car is made in America.
So no cars? There's no car that's completely made in America.
And by the way, we're going to have growth in the auto industry like nobody's ever seen. Plants are opening up all over the place. Deals. are
How?
being
Nobody
made.
can fucking buy a
Never
car,
seen. That's
bro.
a combination
Nobody
of
can
the
afford a
election win
fucking
and
vehicle.
tariffs. It's a beautiful
Yeah,
word.
they just
isn't
went
it?
up like
They
25%.
just-
Along with our other policies, will
Jesus fucking
allow our
Christ,
auto
dude.
I mean, I
industry
was just
to
watching Fox
absolutely
News, and the
boom.
guy was at a Dodge dealer, and he was like, "Hey, this $80,000
Three.
truck
The top people
just
and they're
became
so excited. In fact,
$100,000
Already
instantly."
numerous car
Instantly.
companies have announced
Cool.
that they will be building massive automobile
There's
plants
cars
in
sitting on the
America,
lot for
with Honda
like
just
3-4
announcing
years
a new
because
plant
nobody
in
has money to
Indiana,
buy them,
one of the
especially for the
largest
prices they're
anywhere
wanting
in the
for them.
world.
How long does it take to build a automobile manufacturing plant and get it up and running and producing vehicles?
A few years.
And this has taken place since our great victory on November 5th, a date which will hopefully go down as one of the most important in the history of our country.
It's going to go down in history as when
In
America
addition, as
elected
part
a
of our tax
dictator.
cuts, we want to cut taxes on
Nazi.
domestic production and all manufacturing. And just as we did before, we will provide 100% expensing. It will be retroactive to January 20th, 2025. And it was one of the main reasons why our tax cuts were so successful in our first term, giving us the most successful economy in the history of our country.
I got
term. We had a great first term.
$2,000 less on my return after fucking Trump than we've been getting for the last
If you don't
4
make your
years.
product in America, however, under the Trump administration, you will pay a tariff, and in some cases, a rather large one. Other countries have used tariffs against us for decades, and now it's our turn to start using them against those other countries.
Dude, you don't
One
know
of
how
the
a
European
fucking tariff
Union,
works, you
China,
stupid son
Brazil,
bitch.
India,
We
Mexico,
pay
and
that.
Canada,
We
and
pay
many of
it.
them. And countless other nations
Big
charge
squeeze,
us
man. Big
tremendously
squeeze.
higher tariffs than we charge them. It's very unfair. India charges us
man.
tariffs
I
higher
really
than
don't.
100%. China's average tariff on our products is twice what we charge them. And South Korea's average tariff is 4 times higher. Think of that. 4
Who gives
times
a
higher.
shit what they
And we
fucking
give so
tariff
much help
their
militarily
people?
and in so many other ways to South
That
Korea.
doesn't
but that's
hurt
what happens.
us.
This is happening by friend and foe. This system is not fair to the United States and never was. And so on April 2nd, I wanted to make it April 1st, but I didn't want to be accused of April Fool's Day. That's not.
What is so
this
funny
one day
about
was,
what
cost
the
us a
fuck
lot
is
of
so
money.
funny about it, all of this?
But
What is so
we're going
funny
to do
about
it
this?
in April. I'm a very superstitious person. April 2nd, reciprocal tariffs kick in. And whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will tariff them. That's reciprocal, back and forth. Whatever they tax us, we will tax them.
Oh, he
they do not
acknowledged that it was a
monetary
tax.
It is a tax. There you
To
go.
keep us out of their market,
Interesting.
then we will do non-monetary barriers to keep them out of our market. There's a lot of that, too. They don't even allow us in their market. We will take in trillions and trillions of dollars and create jobs like we have never seen before. I did it with China, and I did it with others, and the Biden administration
You
couldn't
did
do
what
anything
with
about it because
China?
there was so
He didn't
much
do
money
fucking
they
shit
couldn't do
with
anything.
it.
didn't
He
do a
bailed
fucking
out the
thing.
We've been ripped
farmers
off for decades by nearly
to
every
We're
country.
$28
still
billion.
doing that.
And we will
$28
not
We're
billion.
still
let that
doing it.
happen any longer.
He destroyed their soybean market. It's been over a decade since he's done it, and it still has not come back. And he's like, we're going to do it even more than before.
Over the
Good job,
last
farmers.
3
You
months
fucking
about
just shut your
Mexico
own
and
farm
Canada.
down. Good job, you
But we have
fucking
very
stupid
large
some bitches.
deficits with both
Oh,
of
let's get
them.
all that.
Even
Get rid of
more
all that
importantly, they've allowed
food aid.
fentanyl
Hey,
to
guess
come
what?
into our country
Farmers
at
grow all
levels
that
never
food.
seen before, killing hundreds
Guess
of
what? The government
thousands
bought
of
all
our
that food from them.
citizens and
Now they're
many
not.
very young, beautiful people destroying
Good job,
families.
farmers. Stupid,
Nobody's ever seen
stupid
anything like
hayseed
it.
eating
They
motherfuckers.
are, in effect, receiving subsidies of hundreds of billions of dollars. We pay subsidies to Canada and to Mexico of hundreds of billions of dollars, and the United States will not be doing that any longer.
We
We're not
don't.
gonna do it any
We
longer.
don't, dude. We don't. We don't do
How
that
much,
to begin
how
with.
much subsidies do we give the oil companies and Tesla and
policies we're
SpaceX
putting
and
into place. We have
banks
had
or
$1.7
all these
trillion
industries? We
What the
do.
fuck are we
invested in
subsidizing in
America
Canada,
just the
though?
past few weeks.
I mean, come on.
The combination of the election
Nothing.
and our economic policies that people of SoftBank, one of the most brilliant anywhere in the world, announced a $200 billion investment. OpenAI and Oracle, Larry Ellison, announced $500 billion investment, which they wouldn't have done if Kamala had won.
Why would they need to invest all that much if
$500
DeepSeek can do
billion
it
investment.
so cheap?
Tim Cook called me. He said, I cannot spend it fast enough. It's going to be much higher than that, I believe. They'll
All
be
right.
building their
Anyway,
plants
I
here
gotta
instead
fucking
of
get
in
off
China.
here and fuck this guy.
And just yesterday,
let's
Taiwan,
wrap it up. Fuck
I
this
gotta
guy.
be.
the biggest in
I
the
gotta be
world,
at
most
Ball's house
powerful in
early
the
to, I
world,
guess, keep this fucking shit
has
show
a
running.
tremendous amount.
Right. All right, guys. You got him muted. Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
We can't take no more, guys.
Well, it's
All
not
right.
that I can take more.
No, I can't. I can't. I
but-
can't take no more. My fucking tooth hurts. I'm angry.
Ah,
I don't
fuck
I
this
don't
shit,
even want to
dude.
see any more of this nonsense, dude. All he's doing is fucking lying anyways. You know what I mean? Like he ain't said a one fucking thing up there that was true. He couldn't even tell his wife he loves her without lying. Because we know that shit ain't true.
Mm.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, folks. Sorry,
Look
it's
at this.
we're gonna make it all the way.
Look at
But
this right here. Right at
What is it?
We'll end it right here. Look at this.
oh, the markets.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Look at that big ass
Slump.
Bam, 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 bam. Do you think
But that's the
it'll
winning that he's talking about.
Mm.
That's winning.
Do you
right?
think
We're
it'll
winning
get
this.
better? Do you think it'll get better with the whole like reciprocal, or
Tariffs?
if they do it back,
Right.
we're gonna do? I mean, surely you can't. But again, like I want to try to stay focused on this though. Like, what is it? 10% of Americans own 83% of stocks.
Correct.
So like, I don't know, like in some way to me, it's like this is just rich people like kind of getting nervous, you know, and it's like I don't know, like I struggle with looking at just the stock market as an indicator of like, I mean, obviously it's an indicator of where things are going if people are constricting their money or pulling their money out, but like it's an interesting sort of data point to know that like most of the stocks that are being traded and being this, you know, all this happening is really the doing of 10%.
Well, it's because they're manipulating the market. I mean, the reason that it's tanking is because they want it to tank. That
Right.
like they're telling you everything's fine, everything's good, is because they don't want to tell you what's really going on. They love it when the fucking stock market tanks because they get to buy everything. It's for instance, okay, I'm going to buy a car and Elon Musk is going to buy a car. Now that the tariffs have gone up or, you know, are in effect, let's say a new car costs, we'll just make it an easy number. It costs $2,000 more than before the tariffs, right? That means nothing to Elon Musk, right? But that means a shitload to me because $2,000 is significantly more of my net worth. You know what I'm saying? Me paying that extra,
right?
It takes a bigger chunk out of my finances where that does nothing. It means nothing to fucking Elon Musk. So the same way with the stock market, it doesn't matter if it crashes. They're rich. They're fucking loaded. They got money in the bank. And when all this shit gets down to, as far as they're going to push it, then they start buying it back. They buy it for cheap. They buy their own stuff. You know what I mean? Because they own it all anyways. But they can just make a lot of money off of, and it's like, that's how they make money in a bad market. They make more money because then when the market comes back, they own more of whatever they bought. You know what I mean? Like if it's their own company, if it's something that they were liked investing in, whatever, like, you know what I mean? If you're going to do a stock buyback, do you want to do it when the market's high or when it's at as low as it possibly can be? I mean, it only makes sense,
Exactly.
So when this fucking orange fascist tells you that he's out looking out, he's going to make everybody rich and it's going to be great in the golden age, he's really talking about for billionaires.
Oh, and also I want you to think about when you hear them talking about buying up Bitcoin or buying up crypto coins into some fucking reserve and shit. I want to you need to ask yourself why, like, in my mind, the only way that I would be accepting of any sort of deal like that is if everybody that was currently in the market on it has to sell off. Because honestly, it's like, it's bullshit. Because if you are someone that doesn't own any of those crypto assets, if you can even call them that, it's fucking unfair as fuck. Because those people, when you inject that amount of money into the fucking scheme, it's just bullshit that if you just like, you're not into the crypto thing, you don't make a bunch of money off of it. That's fuck.
Also, there's no need for, it's like, how many times have you ever seen the government buy a shitload of stock?
Exactly.
Why are you buying assets? You know what I mean? There's no fucking government has no need to do that. We have a currency already. It's called the US dollar.
Yeah,
right. Exactly. We have a form of currency. Like crypto, like Bitcoin and stuff, like I said, there will come a time when, maybe, I don't even know anymore, because honestly, there's so many bad actors in the crypto market that it's ruined. It's ruined now. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all a scam. It's all a fucking scam. I was really a big proponent of crypto, but it's a fucking scam. And that's how these rich assholes, it's easier to manipulate because there's less regulations and shit.
Yep.
But anywho, all right, brother, let's get out of here.
All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in. If you're watching, we're going to keep at it. Like I said, it's just getting late for me. I got to be up early in the morning. But we'll get back at it, man. It's like,
we ain't going nowhere, and neither are they.
The fight carries on, man.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
I'll catch you later. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you.